Well, I suppose we could order food, then we go up and do that, and then come back, or just have.
You know what? How about this?
Yeah.
How about this? You two go up there and start the conversation. I'll go place an order at the bar, and what do you carrot stew or some kind of vegetable? Or do you want meat?
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
Okay.
I've had
fried.
Soups. Fried would sound really.
Okay.
Something sweet would be really nice.
Okay. And then
a salad.
Tullana,
a salad would be
anything?
too, but they probably don't have that. Like,
yeah, I've only got
some
like
iron. I've been going through needing a lot more iron these days. So broccolis or kale chips.
I don't know why. I mean, you're always looking pound of pale.
I know.
I will take whatever you order for yourself.
Okay, I can do that. I'll get that stuff and I'll get it brought up to us. Let me just go take care of that, and then while you guys have your conversation,
you're the best.
I'll be up there in a minute.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So he's gonna go do that off screen while they have their conversation, and then he'll interrupt their conversation saying, "Hey."
I want to jump up on the bed and put my axe down. Okay, I'm gonna dangle my feet off the edge.
Okay, curses. All right, there's cursing. Where you say like bad words.
Yes, we don't do that.
We don't. Yeah, that. But there's a worse type of cursing, is when you cast a spell on someone of some sort that permanently damages them.
Oh, so I was cursing people when I was damaging them with my water.
You were doing a magical attack spell. A curse is as if I was to make it so somebody couldn't pick something up, or every time they, weaken them or something like that. In some cases, some necromancers can put dead things in people.
Oh.
And they stay
he has a
there.
Dead body in him?
No, not exactly. We're still working on all of it.
Does he have a dead person in him?
No, just like a dead spirit of sorts.
Oh, what if I cut him with my axe? Would it
eventually
kill him?
It would probably come and try to kill you using his body.
Oh.
Yeah.
But what if I kill Koa's body, but keep him alive?
The thing would try to kill you.
And then kill the bad thing.
The thing would try to kill you because it doesn't want Tekoa hurt, because it's like a parasite. Remember those sucker fish that would latch onto other big fish?
Yeah, we don't like them.
That's what he's got. Except
he's got a sucker fish inside of him?
Kinda, yeah.
Well, then let's put poison inside of him. Like a magic poison to kill it.
I'm really glad that you're having this conversation.
Make him drink silver.
One of the magic poisons would be like killing the necromancer that put it in him.
Oh, we can do that.
Or we could pull it out in certain locations, but they're really far away.
Oh, like his nose and his toes?
No, like over the mountains and over the rivers and through forests and deserts, I'm told.
Oh, like a physical location.
Physical location, yeah.
Ah.
And so, like your amulet, can I see your amulet?
I'm going to hand him the amulet.
So, see, it doesn't glow on us.
Mm-hmm.
But with Tekoa, it'll glow a little bit because he's got a little bit of undead in him.
Oh. There's got to be something I can do with my axe to help him.
Well, that's going to be killing that necromancer.
Okay, well, where is the necromancer?
Well, he just dropped a dam on us and sent a bunch of undead before that.
Oh, that was him that did that.
Yeah.
But where was he located? Because I didn't see him.
We don't know. Far away. And
well, then we need to hunt him down like the dog he is. And we need to kill him so that he can be dead with his undead things. And then we'll kill the undead things to make them all dead.
At that point, Tekoa comes back with 2 plates of fried mussels and rice.
Oh, that was good.
Since this is a river town.
Yeah.
Nice. I had 1 plate of stuffed red cabbage and buttered asparagus.
Delicious.
Yes.
That looks amazing.
Actually, like both of those dishes.
So Tekoa, why is it glowing now? Oh, because he has a dead thing inside of him.
Yeah, I told
Wait, I have a question. If I put this dead thing inside of me...
Only one question?
And I eat it, will I then have a dead thing inside of me?
Why would you... Okay.
Yes.
Would you go and eat an undead fish?
So I want to take some of this mussel, I'm going to eat it, and then I have a dead thing inside of me.
No,
so then now I'll glow because it's dead inside of me?
No.
Well,
What?
Raw type of dead. Like
Magically undead.
Dead things that come back from death, like magic undead.
Oh, like the
Like
undead
spirits
dead.
and-
Oh,
yeah.
like we've been killing.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like their spirit, not just like the bodies.
Oh, I don't know how to deal with the spirit thingies. I just kill the bodies, and then the
What do
spirits
you mean
go
you
away.
don't know how to deal with the spirit
you eat the
thingies?
asparagus.
Yeah,
I eat the asparagus. You don't know how to deal with the asparagus. Oh gosh.
it's okay, Tekoa. She slaps him on the back. We'll figure out how to get this undead dead thingy out of you, and we'll make sure you're healthy and fine, and we will we'll make sure not to use my axe, because Rabberto says that would not be a good thing.
Mm-hmm. No, it would not on me. No, that would not be a good idea.
But
idea.
I think we should hunt this necromancer down.
Mhm.
And so first thing we need to do is go find where he was at and sniff him out and find him and go hunt him down. Okay?
He was in the hills.
Yeah.
We decided to fight the construct instead, and we needed to.
I see. Well, I think we need to go and get them and hunt him down and kill him. My axe will be great for that. And Roberto can use his magic, and you can use your new sword, and we can be fine, and it'll be great. And we'll just, tell him never, ever to come back to life, because he needs to die and stay dead.
Well, we're not going to tell him. We're just going to help him accomplish that.
Yeah.
Well, yes, and then we'll tell him when he's dead, so that he doesn't come back.
You don't ever monologue with someone, because they're just going to shank you.
No, we kill him, and then we tell him not to come back.
You are very vocal about a lot of things.
Yes, I am. My mama says if you got something to say, you say it, and you be blunt about it. Because nobody knows if you don't say anything, and then people are just left wondering what you think, and you just gotta tell people. So that's what I do. I tell people what I think.
Okay, fair point.
Good.
Tekoa's gonna go to his pack. He was gonna rummage around in there, because I believe I still have a crystal barrel. Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Still have that? Yeah, that we still have that. That we went and got from the tower that we didn't burn down. We totally did not burn that down at all.
That's one way to get a reputation. Nope.
Accidental
we
situation.
Didn't. Nope. We
and take that out. It's like, or he's going to try to take it out. Now, I remember last time what happened whenever I started trying to mess with crystals that do things, or rocks and minerals that mess with undead. I started punching myself. No, so he's going to go dig around in his pack, and he wants to get out the crystal barrel, or at least attempt to, and be like, is there anything we can do with this?
I flipped a story point.
Of course.
Yeah, as you reach for it, your arm starts to twitch, and your fingers sort of lose control a little bit, and I think we should do a discipline check to see if you can grab it.
This sounds familiar. Yeah, okay. I am up for that. A discipline check, all right. All right, what's it up against?
It will be against a red-purple.
1 red and 1 purple. This is a discipline check to not do something, I guess, or to do something.
To overcome the thing.
Because it really does not like this. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, you guys are disciplined. No problem.
Okay. Yep. 4 successes, 4 threats.
Okay, I'm going to turn 2 of those threats into strain. The other 2. So you overcome these muscles being out of control and reach into your bag and grab this small green stone and pull it out. And what were you going to say about it?
Hey, Roberto, can you take this from me, Roberto?
Yeah.
I can't seem to...
Here, let me get that. Yeah.
So he lets go of it. Or attempts to let go of it, yeah. We need to do something with that, about this thing, because this thing doesn't like that. So maybe that can help me, if we can figure out how to use that. Maybe there's something in the book?
No, there's got to be some in the book. I got 2 books now, and so, yeah.
I mean, I know I could wear it around my neck, but it probably would be really agitated the entire time, so...
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Yet.
I'm just kind of worried. The reason why I'm thinking about this is because it really... while I was waiting for the food, I was starting to realize that if I had run after the necromancer that put this in me, well, it's his thing, so that could go real bad real quick for me if I'm trying to stop him. Or really, really bad for you two, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
Wow.
So do you think there's anything we can do with this, or something we can do preventatively?
Well, suppose we could, I don't know, maybe we could
you're the
forge
smart
something.
one here.
I know. Thinking, could we forge something? That would be like shackles?
Maybe have magical shackles?
Mm-hmm.
I know. I can bind him with water when it happens, and the undead thing won't like it, but Tekoa won't mind.
Yeah, you know...
That kind of...
Then you just shred me to pieces.
Yeah.
I won't shred you to pieces.
Does the amulet have any effect on Tekoa?
Just that it's glowing slightly.
Does the amulet react to the crystal barrel?
No.
Yeah, because it's specifically just, hey, there's undead nearby.
Wait a minute.
I think with a flip of a story point, the specific spell that you would use to dispel this thing is fairly uncommon. And you have the stone that can sort of amplify it, but the actual process and words and actions that go into it, I'm not sure that they are in Rabberto's repertoire at the moment.
Okay.
Like you're getting ingredients to a larger picture.
Oh, got you. Okay, I'm following you now. It's like in other video games where you have to get all the things. Yeah, you got the Necronomicon.
But you would also have to know what sort of to look in Caleb's book. You'd have to know what is actually in Tekoa.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't really know what's in them, just that it's a dead thing.
Is there a way to find out what's in me?
Maybe.
Currently, with what we have in our possession?
There is, but Tekoa's not going to like it.
Well, what else is new? So...
Does this involve going in a well?
I was thinking does it involve drawing it out so you can see what it is?
Potentially.
Or does it involve Rabberto going to the actual other side and viewing my soul and the thing inside of me from that side?
Or
That's
both.
a better option. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could easily figure out what it is, but the problem is we would alert a lot of people if you drew it out of me.
Let's see. Let me look at myself.
Is that something you want to tackle right now? Or attempt to tackle right now?
Out of character, I would say I don't know when we're going to get another chance to have a downtime. So
yeah, you also have multiple other questions.
Yeah, good point. Okay, we'll table that for later then. Out of character, I'll just say that. So.
And sort of going forward planning.
Yeah, I mean, we know it's something we need to find out.
Would I have
some
to take
point.
him with me?
Maybe that might work. That's probably your best option.
Take them both with me.
You do realize that he'll probably flip, and you'll get that despair again, because that's what happened last time you went to the other side.
That's why I have a Tullana this time.
That's actually a good point. But do we want to cause a scene in the inn after we just saved them from undead, possibly?
What better time to do it than after undead incursion and just have them come back?
Oh, there just happened to be one in the inn.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so what other questions do we got to work on then?
So you've got the riddle. You've got what do you want to do next, and that I assume has something to do with whether you figure out the riddle in a straightforward manner, or if you need help from Branson or something, or if you want to go to Branson and get paid.
That'd be a good thing.
That was part of the deal.
Yeah.
Or visit Hans, or
we still have to go back to Branson for.
Or just go straight to where you think the necromancer might be. You go to where the necromancer last was on your way back to Branson. I don't know. There's lots of different routes you could take.
I think we ought to go to where we think the necromancer is.
Was. Oh.
Yeah. Well,
Is was.
Yeah.
Is was.
So first things first, let's see if we can figure out we have a riddle, so let's figure out the riddle right now. I don't know where, but see, the thing is, we don't know where the necromancer was before Vane.
You just know where the dam was.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Somewhere up there.
Got you.
And then there's also Rabberto's new book.
Mm-hmm.
I see you tuck away my crystal thing, the crystal barrel, and you're like, what are you You're like using it as a bookmark on your paper.
Yeah.
What's on your mind, buddy?
Well, I'm trying to figure out these lyrics or this poem, this riddle.
Is it a song?
All right, so deliver the items to the quartermaster. Okay. Are there anything? What's a quartermaster, and where would we find one?
Well, if we're talking about a physical quartermaster, you would always find them at a barracks or part of a military installation. Usually, sometimes there's quartermasters for the town guard or things like that. For
it's
a
not talking about like short people, is it?
Oh, we gotta find a woad.
Hellblings are like half
Another
people.
One?
Are there like
the short people
half
like...
Hellblings?
No, it's probably somebody who deals with horses.
Huh?
A quartermaster, right? Don't they deal with horses?
The quarter horses. That makes sense. Yeah.
Well, they might. I mean, it's still they're the ones that. Correct me if I'm wrong. They're the ones that issue out weaponry and items and equipment. And a horse could be equipment.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not really sure with these land horses and all, but
All right. White wasp. White wasps. The sign of the white wasp.
So it's probably a sign that's white that looks like a wasp.
Maybe.
Probably an inn. Maybe.
Well, is wasp spelled W-A-S-P or is it?
He didn't give me the riddle. He
didn't spell it.
Well, I know. I'm thinking, okay, so riddles, the problem with riddles are they're always something on face value, but then they always mean something else implicitly. So we're already having a problem with the quartermaster thing.
Are there dwarves in this world?
There's Dvergar.
Yeah, Dvergar.
I think it's where the Vigor are, because it says the rivers flow under the hill between Silver and Still. Well, where will you get Silver and Still? In caves. And where would water flow under the rivers? Well, like in caves underneath the ground. So we'd probably have to go where there's people that are like, that mine and do things with the ground.
Unless that's like, flowery language for undead or the other
both
side.
those things.
Oh, they float under the river.
Well, both of those things we use to fight undead.
Yeah, and then you also have the river that they float down, right? The Seven Rivers.
Yeah.
Is it under a hill between Silver and Steel?
No, not usually.
No, exactly. See, we need to go where there's a cave.
Wait, but is it
because
steel
you can mine,
or is it still? Or is it still?
Steel.
Are we sure?
So if it's a still, it could be. It could be a bar.
No, it's a cave.
With the
what kind of bar?
It's
like
steel.
a bar down there?
They're not bar.
It's steel, like silver, steel, iron.
See, the Hutchin, they have their own stills, and they're always brewing stuff.
Oh, that kind of still. I was thinking steel
so
is you're stealing
silver
something.
Still.
But I was thinking about it being still, like it's a silver, like a glass.
Oh, like
mirror.
I'm gonna grab my axe.
Still
no,
waters.
Steel, like my axe.
Oh, but your axe is part.
Or is it talking like Branson would steal silver?
Oh, he doesn't steal silver. He just.
No, but it's between silver.
Things, remember?
Silver is a mineral, and so is steel. So it'd probably be between us. I'm saying it's underneath it's in a cave.
Maybe. We could be completely.
But I don't know
right
which
now.
cave or where because,
Well, is there any myths regarding the rivers flowing under hills with steel, were steel and silver?
In a cave? No, but I'm pretty sure it has to do with people who are small and who like mine things.
AJ's gonna get this. I know AJ's gonna get this. I can see it in his face.
I'm looking at the map of Fenrayne.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so far off.
The problem
probably.
is I'm also being in character, so naturally
we have a map in character because remember I asked for one.
Branson gave you a map, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you take out the map that Branson gave you and spread it on the floor.
Yeah.
So I think the knowledge that AJ has on this would be the same knowledge that Rabberto has, knowing the parts of the world that he has traveled.
Okay.
So let's break down the riddle from the bottom up. Silver and steel. Rivers flow under the hill. Mm-hmm. Sign of the white wasp and the quartermaster. So you're looking from outside in, it's like from big to small. So you decided that the sign of the white wasp was probably an inn or a tavern or something, and that seems probably accurate.
Mm-hmm.
So where the rivers flow under the hill between silver and steel would be the larger location.
Yeah.
Where the White Wasp is located.
Okay.
And the White Wasp is probably, Oh, and we're probably going to go back to Gilder.
You think?
Well, sounds like we're going to be breaking into a tower.
When something's gilded, it shines.
Well, where is the most silver and steel?
Let's get a geography or history. One of you roll geography, one of you roll history, and one of you roll lore.
I have nothing in any of those. Yeah, you do lore. Joy, what do you got best on?
My best is lore, but it's only a yellow and a green.
That's okay. That's better than nothing, so.
But geography or history, I just have green.
You do the one that you do best in.
But AJ has lore too, so.
Yeah, we're all doing those different roles.
Okay. Well, is that
one each?
One each.
I'll do geography because that seems normal for me. That's fine. You don't have anything in geography, right?
No.
Joy?
No.
Okay, I'll do geography then.
I can do history, right? That's what it is, geography, history, and lore?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do history and let him do lore, because I think AJ has more in lore than I do. Yeah.
What's our difficulty? You want to do one and then adjust the difficulties as we go?
Yeah, let's do the first one at... Who's going first?
I'll go first because of the geography thing. It seems like I would start naturally looking at the map and thinking geography-wise rather than lore and other things. So.
Yeah. So for geography, we're going to do 2 purples.
Okay. All right. Guys, do you want me to flip?
Oh, we got 1.
We got 2.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you each flip 1?
Okay, so I'll start.
We'll at least have...
Yeah, and maybe if I get a triumph, then I can pass that on somehow as a free upgrade to somebody else.
I like it.
Why not? We'll see. All right, so let's do geography then. 1 yellow, 1 green, 2 purples. No successes, 2 advantages.
All right. You've heard of a number of towns on the eastern half of Gilder that were built on hills.
Okay.
Any idea for your 2 advantages?
Okay, so I'm thinking that we're talking about the situation. We're discussing what we've got here on the map, and we're kind of looking over things, going, okay, well, this is this and this is that, and he's just not catching on. Well, there's hills over here by on the side of Gilder, where they would build some of the stuff, but I'm just not getting it. And as Tekoa is like just talking, it's kind of jarring some thoughts in whoever's going next, and they get 2 boosts for their history. Or they're like, oh, hey, this town used to be called this or whatever. And,
let me do history because my grandma would have taught me history.
Okay, let's do an average history check. 2 purples.
And you get the
2 purples.
2 boosts.
2 boosts.
Uh-huh.
And you can flip if you want.
And she
1 failure,
didn't.
3 advantages.
She should have, but she didn't.
It's okay.
History. You're thinking about silver and steel. You can think of a lot of places that are known for their steel. And there are a lot of places that are known for their silver, but you can't quite think of any places that are known for both their silver and their steel.
So I know over here is really good for silver, and over here I hear that I remember reading about them being good with silver, but I don't know any place that does both.
Mm-hmm. Is there any place in between places that do one and the other? Like, is there a midpoint between 2 places? Like, I mean, we also have the Iron Tower, but how do you make steel? You
Carbon.
smelt together what?
Well, I'm going to pass my 3 advantages on to AJ so he can roll to see if he knows. And you can flip a point too.
Yeah. Flip it, buddy.
All right.
Save us, AJ. We're just setting you up. It's all
just 2?
3?
Yep.
Or 2?
Yep,
3?
do it.
Okay.
2 purples.
1 success, 4 advantages.
Yay!
All right, so Tekoa's talking about towns and cities built on top of hills, and Tullana's talking about towns and cities that are known for their steel or known for their silver. And Rabberto thinks about that river flowing under the hill, about places that are built over places where people are buried. He thinks about Carniff, which was famous for its necropolis that was cleared out by the Hutchins. And he thinks about Willowbriar, who famously submerged their dead in the swamps around their town. And then he thinks about Greenfield with Faraday Ironworks and the ghost hunting school. Ghost hunters use silver and steel.
Silver and steel.
The dead under the hill.
Oh.
Yeah. Willowbriar. No. Greenfield. Ghost hunting.
Do you have ideas for your 4 advantages?
We're there. Gotta go there.
Yeah, we're nowhere near there.
4 advantages. We're not that far. We're only a few days out.
It took us 2 days to get, 3 days, but we had bad weather.
It could have taken you 1 day.
Okay. Yeah, but my riding
There was a rainstorm. Maybe I know of...
You got a contact in Greenfield?
I was thinking maybe I have a contact there.
With 4 advantages?
Or... No, yeah.
Maybe some of your folk from what was left of your
colony,
yeah,
stayed
there.
That works for me.
Does that work?
That works.
That would be cool.
Get to meet some of Rabberto's friends and family.
As we're looking at the map, I'll go, you look at, you're right. You got the Iron Tower, you got, all these places where we could go. Iron, silver mines, rivers.
Hills.
Yeah, there's no ending of hills, but I don't think it's up. The place where, I think where silver and iron meet is when you're hunting dead.
Huh?
Well, that's what we've been doing.
Well, yeah, but, all right.
Yeah,
think of Hans. Hans is in a silver container, silver glass. Okay. We know that if we want to hurt dead, we use steel, iron shavings, salt, and people have all sorts of different ways of dealing with their dead, and and there's a ghost hunting school there that teaches all about this. They're like militants, and if Kalen was talking about, careful who you trust, and he was a paladin, but now he's not a paladin, but he's kind of the weird paladin. Like, I'm a weird necromancer of sorts. Ghost hunters are weird, dude.
Okay, well, I mean, if you think that's where we need to go, I mean, I'm up for it.
They're militant.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean
the
they're
rivers
militant?
flow under the hill.
Okay.
Then how about we go to sleep because we're tired. And then in the morning, we get up and we can go look at where the necromancer was up on the thing.
Up the dams, yeah.
To see if he left anything behind or gave any clues. And then we can go from there and go to this place to see what we can find
we can go back to Gilder and we actually get paid, and then we'll have money to go to Greenfield.
That sounds good.
Sounds like
You're so smart, Tekoa. That's why we're good friends.
Yes. And that way we research the thing with Vane and make sure there's nothing else, because you don't want them building a back up the dam again. And then once we're clear with that, then we can go back to him and let him know, and then go deal with our thing. That sounds interesting.
All right.
Rabberto, you're a genius.
I wouldn't be here without you guys. So
and we wouldn't be here without you either, because you probably would have died.
Yeah,
that's exactly right.
Gone here if you didn't need to try to help me. So yay! Oh, yeah, for reasons with each other.
It's okay, Tekoa. We always help our friends and our family, and you're family for me.
And I'm glad that you're not trying to use your axe on me.
No, I'm not going to use my axe. I'm not going to kill you. Just want to kill the dead thing that's in you.
Yeah. Well, then we kill the necromancer.
Kill the necromancer, save the fish. Hey, are you guys hurt? Do I need to bandage you guys up at all? Are you fine?
What?
You all right?
Got some dented up.
Nothing. A good night sleep will heal.
I'm a little sore, but no, I'm good.
Okay.
Just gonna finish eating.
I'm gonna heal myself.
Muscles rise.
Thankfully my armor is good and it protected me from those evil undead thingies.
Tullana,
yes.
Out of character, do you happen to have medicine? Because I thought you did.
Medicine. I have.
I think you're much better at it than Rabberto is at using spells to do it.
She's better at just about everything than Rabberto is.
I have 1 rank in medicine. I can heal.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, get
So
success.
let me try to heal. I will roll to heal. It's
Okay,
against
so-
what? An average?
What?
Simple?
Let's say what happens in this room now. So you've sort of figured out what plan of action you want going forward.
Mm-hmm.
You've had your meals. You probably set the plates outside the doors.
Mm-hmm.
And does Tekoa go back to his room?
At the moment, no, he's not going to go back to his room just yet. He's not antisocial in that regard. He's going to be trying to figure out a way to modify his, because he has that strap for his.
Oh, you need a
trident.
sheath, huh?
He's going to try to figure out a way to kind of see if he can with what he's got do something for this sword, but he's probably going to have to go talk to a weaponsmith tomorrow and get a sheath for it. Just kind of
Your
measure
medicine
it
check
out.
is 1 purple.
1 purple. Okay.
But yeah, he's gonna sell off the trident.
Sell the
The
trident.
damaged trident.
Okay.
You gonna sell it?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to carry it?
No, it's heavy. I've got the unwieldy, greatsword now.
Do you want to turn it into a spear or something?
Well, I mean, I
Javelin?
would still need to talk to a weaponsmith, wouldn't you think?
Oh, we could modify that.
What do you mean? You're
All
like talking
right.
to me while she's like trying to manage you.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I'm just
Hey.
saying.
So that's 1 wound healed.
I didn't know you were.
Ow! I hurt myself. I shouldn't have done use that.
Yeah, I think wrapping up a cut on Rabberto's heavily damaged hand.
My back paw.
Yeah, maybe you get caught on one of Rabberto's little rabbit talons.
Ooh.
That's okay. It'll heal. It's not that big of a deal, but it's okay.
So yeah, if you wanted to try to fix your trident, it would be an easy mechanics check. I don't think anybody has mechanics.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Forge?
I mean, if it's an easy check, then I would try to do it myself, just because I maintain my own weapons, but don't know how to turn it into a spear, and I don't have ranged anyway, so it doesn't help me.
And it is 1 wound per full night's rest.
Okay.
I'll see if I can fix it.
Okay.
Do I need a place to fix it, or can I try to fix it here?
I think if you clear some space and I don't know, I feel like it just got a little bent.
Okay.
You could try to manually do it. I'm going to say you get a setback because you don't really have any tools.
Okay, that's fair.
Do you want me to conjure you some tools?
What? You could.
He's just going to hurt himself again.
You're going to hurt yourself again to make it work.
Oh, I could conjure you the tools you need.
Oh, as a passive, right?
Yeah.
Does that work, Mark? Or is he going to have to make the mechanics check?
Well, I think conjuring a simple tool is
Like nothing.
still a check.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
1 purple, maybe?
Okay.
You still take your strain. 1 purple.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Here. What do you
3
need?
successes. 3 advantages.
And 3 advantages. Hey, you can get your strain back. Or
Yeah.
some
So what
strain.
do you put together here? And what does it look like? How do you conjure it?
This sounds like
You still
something
gotta
we've done
take 2
before.
strain.
I did.
Okay.
Oh, I took 3.
It sounds like something we've done before.
Yeah.
Maintenance and all.
Oh, if it's just bending, maybe I'll just whip out conjure a vice of some sort.
And a hammer?
And then you could, yeah.
How many walls does this room share with other rooms?
1. His.
The one room that we have
Okay.
that we're not using right now.
So what does it look like when you conjure it? What do you do?
It's magic, so he's arcane, so he'll be singing. I think it'll be some sort of Dvergar song. A smiting we will go, a smiting we will go. Hi ho, there we go. A smiting we will go, a clanking we will go. And he'll like,
I love it.
I imagine he'll pull out this leather cloth and summon tools on that, because you have a leather cloth so stuff doesn't get damaged underneath.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the hammer will come out, because that's way too heavy of a thing to carry.
Okay. I don't think they are like physical tools. I think they are like slightly ethereal tools.
That
Cool.
makes sense. Yeah, they like slightly misty, whatever.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're like spirit tools.
Spirit tools. All right, there you go.
Yeah. What's that give me in my check?
3
How
advantages.
do you want to use those advantages?
I'll
You want
pass
to use
them on.
those rather than to heal strain, you can pass them on
Yeah.
as boosts. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So no setback, and then you have 3 boosts.
Okay, let's hope this works.
It's 1 purple.
1 purple to fix.
Gosh,
okay.
it's just heal that.
Yeah.
It's overkill, but hey,
Uh-huh.
we've seen rolls like this roll up with nothing before, so.
Yeah.
But this one didn't. Aha. 3 successes, 3 advantages.
So it takes a little bit of time, but you manage to straighten the
Mhm.
tines on your weapon out.
Okay.
And
Cool.
should probably be able to sell it for pretty close to what it's worth.
Okay.
If
That's
you
good.
still want to sell it.
Yeah, I'm going to sell it just because I've got this other sword and I'll be turning it in, then I can just buy another one at that point in time.
Mhm.
Is my thought.
Advantage ideas?
I have an idea. He oils up the shaft of the trident to make it better than, like almost like brand new.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
kind of gives it a little bit more of a, just taking care of it and pride in his weaponry.
Oh, could
Okay.
we?
What are you thinking?
I was thinking we could have leather left over to make a simple strap for you for
For the sword?
your sword.
Oh, well,
Is it real leather? Or you just carry around a sheet of leather?
Doesn't everybody?
doesn't everybody? I
You
mean, I
use it
don't
for
have a way.
pouches.
I don't
and
have a
use it for
means
like
to.
tines.
yeah. I just figure I'd put the advantages into making this more
Mm.
cost, worth more.
Better
So that
upkeep on
way,
it.
then when I cash it in, then I can get a sheath that will pretty much eat up that extra cost,
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
and then I'm
Yeah.
done.
Yep.
And then it's a proper sheath.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
As I flip a story point, as you
Great.
put those ethereal tools back in that leather and Rabberto rolls it up and puts it back in his satchel, that there's something in the spot where those tools were, and it looks like it looks like a flake of paint or something like that.
Are there any paintings in the room?
No.
Even painting?
No, I haven't been painting. I don't paint.
I don't paint.
Yeah, what is that?
Looks like it was on the table before, right?
No. Nope.
Looks like
brought the dishes in, brought the plates in. There was nothing on there. They didn't fancy them up or anything.
Oh no.
Is it, how big a flake is it? Like thumb size?
Like a thumbnail. You pick it up,
Yeah.
it flakes into nothing.
You all saw that, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you were pointing out clearly a piece of paint on your leather wrap, but you made it disappear. That's a great trick.
Was it dried blood?
It would be a trick if I was it dried blood?
No, it was a bright blue.
Tekoa, what color do you bleed?
I'm sorry, what? I believe we bleed red in this world.
Okay. That's what I
Just
figured.
like you do,
Just figured. Yeah, well, I figured I better ask.
Anyways, it's getting late. I'm tired. Can I go to sleep? Or
Yes,
do you
please
have anything else
do.
we need to do? I could just sleep here. I kind of don't want to sleep alone tonight.
Well, I mean, the
Okay.
bed's kind of.
I'll sleep on the floor. You sleep on the bed.
There are 2 in this room.
Yeah,
Huh?
you guys. Yeah.
Oh, right. So I guess I do need, since we did pay for the other room, I'll go sleep.
Yeah.
on it, I guess.
Well, we don't have to. We can just turn it back in and then go to sleep.
Oh,
Here.
you didn't pay for it.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, that was nice
It's
of
for
them.
free because we saved their
They
city.
were grateful. Yeah.
Oh.
How about you sleep on that bed and me and Roberto sleep on this bed? Unless you and Roberto want to sleep together, which is fine too.
I mean, we've done that before. It's
That's fine. Yeah.
probably more room for
I'm
you
cool.
and him
Oh,
to sleep.
Yes,
I'm-
because they're both small.
If you'll just sleep sideways, then you got plenty of room.
But then
It's
my
a
feet
big
hang
bed.
off. And my ears hang off.
Oh, your ears hanging up. Oh, we can't have that then. No,
No.
that's
All the
not
blood
good.
will go and they'll get all poofy and
I could sleep at the foot of the bed and you could sleep at the head of the bed.
That's what he was just saying. You
or
can't.
vice versa. No, I'll let you sleep at the head and I'll sleep at the foot.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna have this conversation again. Okay. Great. Yeah.
On second thought, I will go to the other room.
Exactly. It's like actually, I think just to save everyone's things here, he picks up
I'm
Tullana
tired.
as she's stretching. He picks Tullana up like a little doll. It's like, okay, I'm gonna set you over here on your bed. There you go.
I was already on the bed. But
Well, I just moved you. That's
Okay.
Roberto's bed.
okay. I'm going to go to sleep now. I'm tired. Oh.
Hey,
Roberto.
Yeah.
He gives you a hug. I'm glad
Wait.
that
Where's my hug?
everything. He stops and just looks, trying to have a bro moment here.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad that you're okay. I'm glad that we made it through this. You scared the griff out of me.
How?
With the whole theatrics with the putting up the barrier and waiting till the last second to get out of the way. That's something I do, not you.
Well, it's what we do.
Yeah,
when people need our help. It's what we do.
Yeah, but out of all three of us, you're the least aquatic inclined than any of us.
I know. I still got my hops, but you're right.
That's true. You just had me worried, okay?
Well, I'll try to be less reckless.
You can try. That's
I'll
all I
try.
ask. Okay. All right, then.
All right.
It's okay. I'll help protect
Walks over
him.
to Tullana. Gives her a half hug. There's your hug.
I'm going to wrap my arms around you.
Oh, gosh. You're stronger than I expected.
I like your hugs.
Breathe. Can you?
Yep. 2 releases.
Okay. Thank you. Got me right under the ribs. Wow. Okay. You give excellent hugs.
Yep, my grandma always said I give the best hugs.
All right. I'm going to go to bed. Y'all need something? Scream, holler, thump, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Play a harmonic.
Thank you, Tekoa.
You're welcome. We did a good job tonight.
You remind me of my sister. But I'm going to go to bed now.
Who?
My sister. I had a sister.
Aw.
Good night.
I think Rab will, once she passes out on her pillow, pick up Shredder and finger pluck very softly to try to calm himself and wait for the candle to burn down a little more while he reads a little bit.
Which book is he reading from?
The Calamnomicon, of course.
Oh, not the other place?
That was the other place.
No, it was 2 books.
Oh, yes, it is 2 books. Of course, from the other place. Of course, from the other place.
And Tekoa will leave Rab to his reading and go to the other room.
Can I do one more healing check? Because I would like to have...
You're trying to do one last little magic heal?
Yeah.
Okay, if you must.
It's just 1 purple.
So, while you're doing that,
mm-hmm.
I think that the camera will cut over to Tekoa on his side of things as he's getting ready for bed. I actually didn't fall right asleep. He is going to take off his armor for once and just take all that off and get ready for bed, and he's got the tabard. This is the first time that the camera will actually see the tabard that was underneath the armor. The blood-stained and tattered tabard of his sister. And he will take that off, and with the sword that he's got around here, he's just going to wrap it gingerly around the sword and then set the sword on the, on some, like a surface, like a desk or something like that's in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So he wraps it up and he sets it on the desk, and then he just kind of looks at it for a minute and he goes, "All right, sister, if we're going to make this work, then you need to take care of this as well as you take care of me. Because if Kalim's right, then we can actually see this through." And then he's gonna get in bed and go to sleep.
And Rabberto's sitting in his bed with the other place open in front of him and is just casually working a healing spell with his other hand. If you want to roll that.
3 successes.
Okay.
Did you want to flip on that?
No, you're fine. Okay. You're healed.
You got your heels in.
The other places feels like a longer book than it is. As Rabberto's looking through it, he sees 2 or 3 pages with writing on it, and then maybe 6 or 7 blank pages, and that's it. But when it's closed, it feels like a hefty tome. And he opens it up to the beginning, and there's a little story.
Kellett wondered where the jar came from, but not for long. The glass was cloudy, shined like silver, and it felt lighter than it should have. Living on the edge of Point, Kellett made a living fishing flounder and coalfish from the shallow moat around the city and selling them in town, but he was a bit of an outsider. Some thought him eccentric, the way he gathered discarded things from the side of the road, salvaging and selling to unwary travelers, so he more often than not just kept to himself. But then he found that jar. He was digging in the muck by the side of the road, A group of bandits had assaulted some travelers the previous night, and he thought he might get lucky, finding some dropped coin. On his hands and knees, he poked at the mud with his trowel, listening for the sound of metal on metal. Then he struck something. Digging it up, he found a jar, sealed tightly and securely. The lid had been dipped in wax, but beneath the wax, the slightest shine of precious metal shone, and Kellett knew he had found something special. Setting the jar on the small table in the center of his hovel, he saw that the lid was fastened tight. He began scraping at the wax with his oyster knife. Under it, a layer as bright as the sun. Pure gold. He pried up the edges, revealing a layer of bright silver. Today was Kellett's lucky day. He would head to Point and have wine by the bucket. He wedged his knife up under the seal, but it slipped, slicing into his hand. Swearing, he jumped up from his table to find something to wrap his cut with. Benthic stirred in his prison. It had been eons since he made his way out of the Otherplace. The first traveler had tricked him into this confined space just as they made the crossing. For better or worse, he would not have been able to survive in this world for long if he hadn't been trapped. But now here was some unwitting fool undoing the locks of gold, silver, iron, and bone, and soon he would be free again. His hand wrapped, Kellett returned to his task, now more curious than anything else. Below the gold and silver, he found a ring of iron. Grasping it and twisting hard, it came loose, and as it did, a single drop of blood hit the final seal, a plug of bone. A crack and a gust of wind were the last things Kellett heard. The man straightened his spine, throwing his head back, his mouth wide in a silent scream. And then he gathered himself, got up, left the hovel, and Benthic took in the world as he had not seen it in thousands of years. There was work to be done, worlds to be broken. He would start tearing a gap between worlds, releasing magic into this one. Taking a discarded set of panpipes from a filthy corner of Kellett's shack, he strode out into the dim light of dawn with purpose.
Thanks for listening to another episode of The Otherplace. Loving the show and want more? Join us and other fans on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and Patreon. The Otherplace is a production of Nightcast Creative. For more info about us and our other projects, visit nightcastcreative.com.